You're hungry? For food? I mean, of course for food. Why else would you be hungry for shit? Right, so, are you alright? Aye? Yeah, no, I'm going. Yeah, time to go then?
You know what? Tell me something about you.
Do you have any family out there? Perhaps with time those bridges can be mended. Or perhaps you were right to walk away from it all. The circumstances of your birth shouldn't dictate your loyalties.
I'm at your service. Don't you worry about me. I'm fine.
Aye, guess I owe you that.
Right, here it goes.
Those sons of bitches shackled me to a wall. They left me there for I don't know how long. They would only release me to ask me about my sword, and every time I told them I didn't know, they would whip me until I almost lost consciousness. Or they would cut me so deep into my skin, punch me on my sides, and shackle me back up. There were many times that I thought that would be the end of me, that I would never find out the truth about my family and my sword. And then you came along, and the first time I saw you, I thought you were one of them arseholes. Another Thalma. Thank the gods you weren't. You gave me my life back. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Ask away.
I was raised by a Nord, Brynjar. He was a bounty hunter, so I spent most of my childhood travelling Tamriel and crisscrossing Skyrim. Of course, as I go on, I'm finding there was more to it than that. The constant moving, teaching me how to live in the wilderness, training me every day to fight. I learned how to use a sword before I'd even learned how to read. For my 13th birthday, he took me on a hunting trip in the wilderness, and when I woke the next morning, he was nowhere to be found. All he'd left me was some flint, a knife, and an empty water skin. It took me 2 days to get back to civilization, but I'd learned the importance of self-sufficiency by then. I think Brynjar was running from something, and he spent my whole life teaching me how to defend myself from whatever it was. Not that he ever told me. He was always vague about his past, and even more so about mine. Always promising to tell me one day, and then dying before he ever got around to it. That run-in with the Thalma seems to have shed some light on it, though. No, I don't know much about my mother. Only that the sword I have once belonged to her, or so Brynjar told me. He also said that she was brave, and beautiful, and clever, but never anything actually useful. After his death, I took up the job of bounty hunting. It was all I knew, really, and it's led me to some interesting places. And some other years well, perhaps the less said about parts of my past, the better. It's not something worth retelling.
Something on your mind? Tell me more about yourself.
Do you have a patron god? And you hold fast to that faith? Well, I've yet to see it steer you wrong. I can't say I'm devout. I've decided my world is the here and now, But I will say this much. I will always honour the 9 divines, not the 8. Aye.
Aye, not too bad. How are you feeling?
That's good to know.
What's got you curious? When you're as big as I am, people don't ask a lot of questions. And what's got you curious?
I was trained from a young age and a halberd might be better for the battlefield, but my favourite weapon has always been the longsword. I'm damn near unbeatable. Not right now.
All the comforts of home in an itty-bitty living space. Aye. You use this to improve your one-handed skill. Why do you have so many of these? It's a bit sexy, that, isn't it? I'm at your service. With you all the way.